Hey everybody, it's your boy Digital Dave. All right, lots of things going on. Yesterday, complete failure. I completely failed the challenge. One a day for 10 days. This is day 5, video 4. I had no content, and boy, I should have, because what was going on yesterday in the US, we had the elections, and I actually love politics, so I should have had something to say. My quick thought on politics. If you don't know Ron Paul, I don't think you have the whole picture. I don't think you've seen everything in politics. Right now we have two sides. I think the one side says all of our freedoms come from government. And we have another side that says all of our freedoms come from God. And saying that thing about Ron Paul, I guess, would make me a libertarian. They also have good ideas on money, war, and people in this country don't need services. You know who should help people? Other people. And that's just my quick take on that. Look it up. Learn about Ron Paul. Okay. Man. How does everyone like the new studio? The old studio just wasn't cutting it. I thought I'd change it up for once. All right. Now, what am I doing from here? I struggled for content. Yesterday, had nothing. Felt like a complete failure. Coming back today. Trying to change it up. Trying to rebound. Now I got to make up for yesterday. Okay, here it is. The topics I want to move forward with would be something like marriage. I'd love to talk about marriage. I tell you, one thing I did right, I found and married the best woman I could have ever imagined. How did I pull that off? Well, I don't know, but once married, me and my wife, I feel like we get along so well with each other because we had clear expectations from the beginning. And that's because of my parents, and that's because of my wife's parents, and we saw what a good marriage looked like. And me and my wife both came from Christian family and Christian parents, and what that looked like, when we got married, what that looked like, it just kind of funneled down into us. And what that meant was we had expectations that the man was going to go out and work from day one until the end. We had an expectation of when we were to have a family, that my wife would stay home for a set amount of time. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's just we already had the expectations, and so many of these things we had the expectations, and we had never talked about it in advance. How many people grow up and just have those things fall into place, as lucky as I've been? How many people? I don't know. So when you're talking about expectations, have those expectations, have an intentional conversation about those things. And it could be what work looks like, what retirement looks like, what having kids look like, what Sunday morning looks like. So many different things. And I'm so thankful for my parents who were that model couple for me to take after. And I'm so thankful for that. Where do you learn about expectations as well? Premarital counseling. Whew. All right. That's something I'd like to talk about in the future. Kids. Whew, that's a tough one. I'd like to keep talking about side hustles. What other side hustles could we have out there? I'm a brainstorming guy and an idea guy, and I got so many ideas that I'm the type of person, I need someone to put a leash on them and say, that's a good idea, that's a bad idea, because I could just keep it rolling. That's just something I've learned how to do over the years. Something else for the channel would really be helpful. How about an interview? You know, I'd like to interview people, and it has been a challenge to start this and just go and just speak, because I took this challenge just to push me a little bit out of my comfort zone and to do this sort of thing. Back and forth conversation's a lot easier than having that conversation with yourself. What do they call that? It's okay to ask yourself questions, but you're really crazy when you start to answer them. All right. That's my conversation. That's my story. Thank you for listening. Day 4. Video's done. Digital Dave out.